We all get stressed and experience anxiety sometimes. We hold it in our bodies, and one of the easiest ways that we can release that stress is just to begin to relate to that tension in our bodies differently. I'm Dr. Scott Mills, and I'd like to lead you through a very quick and easy change pattern that will allow you to have more ease right now. So to begin with, just notice in your body anywhere that you're feeling tension or anxiety, whether it's the jittering of thoughts in your head or a tightness in your shoulders, a heaviness in your stomach. Just notice any place that that tension shows up. And as you notice that tension, just allow yourself to give it a color or a representation somehow so that you can easily identify it. Just noticing that color, highlight any and all places in your body that are holding tension or anxiety. And as you identify those spaces, begin to allow all of that color or all of that energy to move right out in front of you, collecting in a little ball. Or a big ball, however large it needs to be, but just making sure all of that energy moves right out in front of you. And this is an easy process that you don't have to think about, because as soon as some of that energy begins to collect in front of you, the rest of the energy will just naturally and easily want to join it, as if it's being pulled along by a magnet. So just taking all the time you need to let all that collect. And then just for safekeeping, just to make sure that you've got it all, I'd like you to imagine sweeping through your body with a very fine butterfly net 2 or 3 more times and collecting any little remnants, any little particles of that stress and anxiety right up into that ball in front of you. And once you're to a place where that ball is really clear in front of you, I want you to begin just to notice which way it spins more easily, whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise. You may know intuitively right away, or you may just want to try it out. One way will seem much, much easier than the other. And when you know which way is easier than the other, I want you to begin to spin it in the way that's not easy. So spin it in the way that's less natural for it to move. So just begin to spin that faster and faster, whether it's clockwise or counterclockwise, in its unnatural direction. And as you do that, allow this to move faster and faster, and perhaps a little bit of green and white or gold light to begin to weave itself into this spiraling form. And as it moves faster and faster, you'll notice that it just spirals off into the distance. And occasionally people like to just blow that just off into the distance like it was a dandelion moving further and further away until there's just an empty space in front of them. And in that empty space, I want you to invite the thing that would be most useful for you right now, whether that's peace or compassion, gentleness, tenderness, love, whatever it is you're most needing. Allow that to appear right in front of you with either a color or representation. And once that's right in front of you, I'd like you to take all of that and move it right back into your body, into all of those places where once there was anxiety and tension, and now there's room for that new energy to fill up those places and bring you greater relaxation and peace. Just letting that fill up your whole body. Breathing it in from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes. Knowing that you can come back to this exercise anytime you like, anywhere you like. Allowing yourself to feel really good just by changing your state. Until I see you again, be well.